about the pie chart for Dipset. It's 80-20 production over lyrics. We argue about this once a year every year.
How do y'all feel about them saying that Juelz Santana was supposed to be like a Jay-Z type of person?
That might be one of the dumbest comments.
He was on his way. I mean,
on his way to where?
No, but Juelz Santana, his first couple records,
his way to where?
He was on his way to doing a lot better than what we see him at now.
Man. We gonna jump right to Jay-Z though?
Okay, that's doing a lot.
You know how many people you skipped over? You could have been like, he was on his way to be Ja Rule.
Maybe he was on his way to be Fabulous. I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah.
What the game's been missing had some heat.
Man, J.R. Ryder was the best thing smoking on the Diplomats. So if they wasn't pushing J.R. Ryder, then I don't know what to tell you because, Juelz Santana wasn't that dude like that.
Come on, Jay.
His raps was cool.
You gotta start telling the truth
I just can't see. I can't see the Jay-Z.
Come on, Long.
No, not Jay-Z though. Like, let's not jump out the window.
Nah,
that's jumping out the window.
That's wild.
You got to pick somebody like Prize or
Memphis
something.
Bleak.
I'm gonna give you more.
No, I ain't gonna disrespect him. I ain't gonna disrespect.
That's why I said Ja Rule actually had hits.
Yeah,
I mean, you can say what it about you want, but Ja Rule had hits.
But those first two Juelz Santana records set him up nicely. You know, to have some longevity in this game.
Yeah, to be Ja Rule ish. Not Jay-Z.
He just wasn't sing songs.
More Memphis Bleak. Come on.
It might be.
Nah, he was better than Memphis Bleak.
Was he?
Memphis Bleak's second solo album actually was pretty decent.
I disagree.
The one where he had
Around Here.
Yeah, the one where he had to sing with T.I.
I've just never been impressed with Juelz.
Who was that? Trick Daddy? Was that Trick Daddy on that joint? Okay.
I'm with Long.
No, there were some joints on that second Memphis Bleak album.
Y'all let me know in the comments.
And it had Dear Summer at the end of it.
No, that was on 4, 5, 6.
Okay, what was on that album at the end?
Which
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
All right, never mind.
Look, y'all let me know in the chat. Bleak is nicer than Juelz Santana. That's my vote.
I've never understood the Juelz Santana love. I've just never got it.
I like that.
I just don't get it.
That Bleak and Beans little era was dope though. They should have definitely came out with an album.
Yeah.
Bleak is a better rapper than Juelz Santana.
Oh, I agree to that.
Yeah, I do agree with that. You're right.
I think Drag
He just didn't have any singles.
Spit these bars to the
What's
bed
up,
break.
Man?
Hey.
Shout out to Drag On.
Shout out to Drag On though.
I'm actually being serious.
No, like he randomly follows me on Instagram and I was like, is this the real Drag On?
Is a lot of Dark Man nicer than Juelz Santana?
I couldn't tell you nothing about the law.
See, Lone is honest. Lone is honest.
He is.
He's honest.
So is Street Life.
Thank you.
Yeah, Street Life.
He's honest.
Is absolutely bad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I get that.
Thank you for being honest,
there's
bro.
a lot of MCs that Street Life is better than though.
That's true. That's true. Street Life was one of those guys where I always felt like he should have been.
Come on,
higher.
man. Come on.
He went nuts.
He could have been the 11th
on
Wu-Tang member.
that second 𝐀𝐿 album.
Yeah, Street Life was all over that record.
He
Judgment
went nuts
Day.
on there.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, he went nuts.
Was he on the record Spazzola? I just remember I really liked that record and like
He
it
might have
didn't
been
do
on
what it
there.
was supposed to do.
He had a solo song on there too.
Yeah, and
No, he do nice though. I ain't gonna hold you. Dude nice. All right.
These are all rappers that are better than Juelz Santana.
I can't wait to see the comments for this one. I'm standing on that. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of Juelz fans. So,
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you can't tell the story of hip hop without mentioning Dipset. Now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you kind of can.
No, you cannot. No, you can't.
But
You can't.
That was a.
I mean, it was a movement.
That was a movement. That was
out
a
here.
nice era. I mean, it gave the street guys the,
Come on, man.
the comfortability, which isn't even a word, to wear pink and have a pink Nextel chirp and all that stuff.
Anybody that knows me know that I've had multiple arguments about Dipset. My best friends love Dipset, but I'm not about to sit here and lie and say that they don't have a chapter in hip hop. Dipset has a whole chapter, and they had a wave, however long y'all want to call it, but you have to mention they wave.
And J.R. Ryder was the best artist out of that whole crew. And they didn't.
Is that fair, Long? In terms of Dipset with the wave, they had their wave has to be mentioned.
You can't. Yeah, they did. There's a lot of people that I think my real take is that the bunch of people that don't really care about the bars as much as they care about the beats. But that's just what I'm saying.
See, he gonna get me going now.
Well, this kind of goes back to the era when Little Brother was supposed to pop because that's what was going on.
We were paying too much attention to oversized jerseys and NBA patch jackets to realize, this group over here is where we at.
I have this Long what you just said raised my blood pressure. I have this argument once a year. once a year with Andrew Barber. Shout out to my homie Andrew Barber, Fake Show Drive, about the pie chart for Dipset. It's 80-20 production over lyrics. We argue about this once a year every year.
And when they weren't getting those Just Blaze beats,
bruh,
what happened?
I'm just saying, the Heat Makers was lacing.
Heat Makers were definitely giving them
Dipset.
That was their.
That's all. And I'm not saying everybody's trash. That's not what I'm saying. But that was what I went for. Was the production.
We seen what happened when they went up against Locke in the versus battle.
Because I'm one of those people. I'll say it out loud. I thought Dipset was going to wash. I
think everybody thought Dipset was going to wash them. Because I mean the production, like it comes down to the production, but.
Well, Jada did his thing.
Yeah, but
Kiss
the performance
was commanding that audience.
Yeah,
once Kiss started actually rapping, it was over.
Yeah. All right, let's because he had the scale that they whale the whales with.
Yeah.
Bathtub flip up.
Somebody was like in our comments, just real quick. Somebody was like, it wasn't overly prevalent that we were talking. Like we didn't come out and say like, oh, this is a Jadakiss bar. You know, like, because we were talking about somebody else at the time. They're like, that's a Jadakiss bar, not a whoever. And we're like,
oh, yeah, they do that a lot.
Know.
Yeah.
We know. Yeah. Did you not hear us quote like half the song? Like, we know.
They swear that we don't know what we're talking about.
It's like, we know it's Fat Joe.
Wild. I mean, the name of the show is The New Old Head. So, I mean, we are privy to what's going on in today's day and times.
We're also,
but we all kind of are seasoned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's a little gray in our beards and our hairs, and some of us don't have hair.
Cutting my first grass back then. I don't know what that means.
Cutting my first grass.
You trying to get off some drug bars?
Like, did you use a knife? You're just cutting the blade at the time.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how I used to cut my blade. I used to cut my grass with scissors, just to freak my neighbors out so they'd leave me alone.
I really hate lawn, man. I just
Can you
imagine? You're like,
y'all have no idea how much I hate lawn.
Like, somebody be like, that boy ain't right.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
That's
exactly what I want.
That crazy boy is out front again, cutting his grass with his scissors.